Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and secret of attention, Chris here with a review of The Invincible Iron Man number 599. Did you miss me? Well, you weren't really gone, Tony, so no one really missed you because you have been in the majority of some of the previous issues. Except for that one issue where you're on the cover and you don't appear at all. I think that was like the only one, but apart from that, we didn't really miss you because we've already seen you. We've seen you. We knew you were alive. You were in a coma, and we've seen you in most of these issues already. So, pointless cover is pointless. Anyway, skip that. Like, I always find these are dumb. These recaps because they're unnecessary. Because if you are actually reading this series from the start, why would you need to recap? Unless it's a boring series and it's just like, oh yeah, shit, I need a reminder. These are unnecessary. I know what's going on. You're still searching for Tony Stark. That's been the whole plot of this since the start of Marvel Legacy, is you're looking for Tony Stark. You don't need to recap that. We're looking for Tony Stark. 5 words. That's only 5 words. Why unnecessary dialogue? I just summarized your whole recap with 5 words. It's not that hard. Get rid of these. Like, it's it's just a waste of a page. Like, this could have been used for an advertisement or for something else for the actual story. But anyway, we start off. Turns out Doom is now a daddy. Oh, sorry. I used the weird kink daddy. He's going to be a dad, a daddy, not a daddy. I will stop that now. But of course, like, will this affect anything in a future storyline? Probably. Will they get together? Maybe not, because Slott is on next and he doesn't know how to write relationships as usual. So anyway, and I got so angry at this. Is like, so Tony's real mum, was it Amanda? What's her name? Yeah, Amanda. She's being sued by the guy that she hit with a guitar, and it's like, is he going to sue me for hitting with a classic guitar? Yeah, wimp. Oh yeah, wimp. How is he a wimp? He had in his right to get the board to vote Stark out of, like, to vote to get control of the company, because the company's actual, like, figurehead, its owner, Tony Stark, is not there. He was in a coma, and in the meantime it was being run by a secretary, an AI, Tony's real mum, and Mary Sue Ironheart. Like, that's not a good business decision, because apart from the AI and maybe MJ, no one else there knew what to do. They don't know how everything works in that company. So your excuse was like, oh, he's a wimp, and you hit him with a guitar. That's assault. Of course he's going to sue you. You know, he's not going to be like, oh yeah, I deserve that. You know, I'm such a douchebag. Yeah, I definitely deserved that. Oh God, like, so dumb, and oh look, Tony's back, and he put fake hair, and oh, it's so dumb. It is. He's like, oh hey mum, I'm going now. More evil mastermind stuff. A little bit about, he finds out about his dad being a Hydra agent, and his real dad being a Hydra agent, and quite a coincidence when they came up with this. Like, these are actually his real parents. That I know it's obvious. Like, his actual real dad still looks like Tony, much like how his adopted dad Howard still also looks like Tony. I think that was actually like supposed to be one of the points that him being adopted, that he looked similar, but ugh. Hey, look, it's Rhodey. Remember how Rhodey was unnecessarily killed in Civil War II? Yeah, I remember that. It was dumb. Why did he need to die? Don't care about fake eyes. I have no idea why Leonardo da Vinci's here. Like, they've just been throwing random guest stars. Like that a few issues ago where Blade turned up and it's just like, oh hey, I'm a vampire hunter, but I'm for some reason being used as an Uber because the whole point of him was to take him to Riri's like old university. Like, colossal waste of Blade. Yada yada yada, and then I'll skip that. But there's something at the end that I found so goddamn hilarious. So issue number 600 is the last of Bendis' run, and like everything else in Marvel Legacy that reached like this big hundred, it's an oversized, usually overpriced. Most of them are worth it. Most of them are not. I'm looking at you, Captain America. But I found this funny. So we got names and to celebrate the explosive finale of Brian Michael Bendis' beloved run. Beloved run. No, nobody liked Bendis' Iron Man run. Apart from like the first 4 or 5 issues in All New, All Different, like I will say I actually enjoyed those few issues, those 4 to 5 issues of Bendis' first run in All New, All Different. But once it got into like Civil War 2 and Ironheart, it was just absolute trash. No one loved Bendis' run. What an absolute joke. Don't miss the return of Tony Stark. He's already back. He's already returned. Like, the search for Tony Stark. This would be actually the return of Tony Stark, because he came back, he announced his return. Infuriating. This infuriated me. Like, going back doing this review, this infuriates me more than I actually read it. Like, I had a quick laugh of how stupid a lot of the parts were, but God. And this is who they got for Superman. Like, I really don't have high hopes for Bendis. I'm going to try. I'm giving him his chance on Man of Steel. He has that to at least, for me, prove that he can continue the good work that Jurgens, Gleason, the creative teams on both Superman and Action Comics have done. He's got that to prove it, but his resume from Marvel is not. Like, his recent editions, his recent titles from Marvel don't make me optimistic. But I hear rumors, I hear stories. I'm hoping like he just made these out of spite. Like, that's one of the rumors I've been hearing, that he's done all of this, like including Riri Williams. He did that all out of spite. See how far he can get away with it. And when it wasn't working, they weren't calling him out on it, and he was actually being he was being praised for like all these decisions he's making in Invincible Iron Man. He's just like, yep, that's it. They're not okay. I'm gonna go to DC now. Like, okay, bye Marvel. I don't care. I'm going to DC now. But I don't know. Like his story in Action Comics, it wasn't bad. It just felt out of place because the whole point of Action Comics number 1000 is supposed to celebrate 1000 issues, 80 years of Superman, and just Superman in general. So Bendis' preview to his Man of Steel series was out of place. Also adding to the fact they're having another preview to his Man of Steel series in DC Nation #0 next week. So what was the point of having a preview in Action Comics #1000? They should have just had him like write a story celebrating Superman. But I don't know, that's it. That's it for this review. This infuriating review. Please leave a like, share, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter. I think that's all. Subscribe. I've almost forgot that one. And I'll see you all next time.